Alright, what is up everyone and welcome back to Umineko. In the last video we wrapped up episode 5. So now it's time to start the tea party episode. The tea, whatever you want to call it. The episode 5 tea party. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, okay, we're back in the cathedral, the courtroom.
Erika, ドラノール。はい、我が主。お呼びですか？
Love Delanor.
あなたたちは引き続きこのかけらにとどまり、残る第1から第4のゲームすべてを解明しなさい。もはや魔女幻想を主張する哀れな仮初め魔女は存在しない。むき出しの真実を徹底的に暴いてやりなさい。お任せを我が主。このフルドエリカに解けぬ謎はありません。
Sure.
当然よ。それでこそ私の駒、私の分身だわ。
Burncastle wore a massive and horrible smile, which Erika shared. Beatrice's illusion of the witch would soon disappear, and the result in all the previous games would be painted over. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. They'd been crushed in every way possible, and only the naked truth remained. Such a weak truth was no better than fish on the chopping board for Erika.
過去の4つのゲームはすべて
Is it now? Yo, I kind of want to see where you go with this then. Because, pretty sure in episode 2, she was with the group that had, like, you know, their guts ripped out, right? Yeah, it was the 3 sets of the older siblings and their significant others. And then Rosa was the only one of the siblings that wasn't dead at the start of episode 2. Not gonna lie, my brain's not really reminding me what happened in episode 3. Am I thinking of episode 3 or episode 4? I can't remember. There was the one where everyone just walked in and started just... Where Kinzo walks in and he's like, oh, you wanted to see me? And then it just starts fucking shooting. That was episode 4, wasn't it? Yeah, because that was when the group got put in... Because that was also the same episode where the group got put in the jail cell. So that would have been episode 4. I don't... The fuck was episode 3? I don't... oh, episode 3 was the connected closed rooms or whatever, right? I don't remember who died in episode 3. I honestly don't even remember who died in episode 4. I know Rosa was dead in episode 4, so I was kind of happy about it. But anyway, my main point is that, like, I'm curious what her theory is for episode 2 then. Because Nazi done had her fucking guts ripped out. Or with certain irregularities. Interesting. Okay. Well, then again, that's the thing. You can't look at a character's, like, on-screen death as, like, them being permanently dead. Otherwise, there would be no solid culprit for every murder, right? Because, like, whoever you want to point fingers at, there's one episode where either they died right away at the beginning, or they definitely died at some point. Where, like, a later death isn't really that important, but, like, one of the major starting deaths, like, I'm sure you could look at any character. Pick out any character on the fucking list. Let me show me. Show me, show me the family, alright? Like, now with episode 5, we know that, yo, all the cousins here have died in the first Twilight. We know it was it episode... No, it wasn't episode 1. It must have been episode 3, right? I think episode 3 was the one where like all the servants were dead. There was one where like all the servants died, I'm sure. It wasn't episode 1, because I know like Rudolph and Kraus were a part of episode 1. It wasn't episode 2, because that was, the group of siblings and their significant others, these 6. I mean, it must have been episode 3. Because I know Gouda, I know Goda and Kumasawa, I know Goda and Kumasawa were alive for episode 4 up to a certain point. So I'm guessing it must have been episode 3 then. Must have been episode 3 where the servants got murked. I'm pretty sure. And like I've been saying throughout this episode, my biggest suspect right now is Goda because of the whole conspiracy involving Nazi hiding Kinzo's death and him being the only one left out. Kyrie, she's mad suspicious, but I think that's to throw you off. Like, she's definitely hiding something, but I don't think it's involved with the actual main crime. But yeah, Kyrie was dead at the beginning of episode 2. Nanjo. I don't know about Nanjo. Was Nanjo ever one of the... He was probably one of the first ones dead in episode 4, wasn't he? When Kinzo walks in and then the Chesters just start popping people. No, because he was in the jail cell with people. Nanjo? Is Nanjo usually alive at the start of the games? This is the first time I've ever had to think about that. Because if episode 3 was like all the servants plus 1, I don't know who the... Was it Nanjo? Perhaps? Because doesn't Nanjo usually come in to like confirm that people are dead? Man, I really wish I had a better recollection of episode 3. You know what? Just for the sake of it, let me pull up my browser here. I'm gonna do a little bit of Googling. I know, sue me. What's up, everyone? Editor here. Apparently this fucking idiot... Wait, no, this direction. This fucking idiot totally forgot about, the major plot point surrounding Nanjo's death at the end of episode 3, so he definitely was not dead at the beginning of the episode. So yeah, I just wanted to pop in and let y'all know that, at least someone around here remembered it, and I have since made sure to inform him of his careless oversight on such a crucial moment. But anyway, back to the video. Yeah. I think it was... Okay, so at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. So it wasn't Nanjo. Okay, so that's an interesting tidbit. At the beginning of every game thus far, at least after the first ceremony, Nanjo is always the one left alive. There's been no iteration thus far where Nanjo doesn't survive the first Twilight. He may die later on in the story, but he's always alive during the first Twilight. That's interesting. That's something I hadn't really considered until now. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Very excited to see where we go from here now. Anyway, I've wasted enough time.
Beatoの魔女伝説はひとかけらも残してはダメよ。使用人たちの間の噂、不可解な出来事をスキン像の幻想と連動した魔女すべて完全に処分しなさい。無論です。直ちに着手いたします。現在、家具たちの身柄を拘束、よりしろの特定を急いでいます。
The seven sisters of Purgatory had already been taken into custody. These noisy sisters who had served Beato now faced nothing but denial. What sort of illusion were they based upon that allowed them to manifest? Everything would be exposed. And denied. Okay.
アイゼルネ・ヨングフラウはすでに調査を開始しております。最新の調査結果では1960年代に ニューヨーク近隣で製造された可能性が濃厚です。すでに補佐官が現地入りしております。
1960年代煉獄の7姉妹はメイドイン USA?
What's so funny?
ソロモン王に連なる1000年の魔女に仕える家具とか威張っておきながらとんだまがいものじゃない、何者なの？
報告によればイミテーションを売りつけて工学作業を働く集団があるとか。
騙された富豪が同様に曰く月を語っててマリア間で偽られ神格化された可能性があるとのことです。裏付けと詳細特定を急がせています。
その界隈では後宮金蔵はどんなパチモノにも大金を払う乗客だ。
それが煉獄の7姉妹の正体？おかしいわ。ベアとの魔女幻想らしいとんだまがいものだわ。
7つの大罪を語る分際でイミテーションの土産物風情だったわけです。まあ私も初めて見た時からいかがわしい土産物屋で売ってる文鎮に過ぎないとは。
文鎮。その真実はもう7姉妹には突きつけた？
いいえ、まだです。
あいつらまだ自分たちは1000年以上前に偉大なる魔術師によって生み出されたとか本気で信じてやがります。早く完璧な証拠と真実を突きつけ自分たちが原価30ドルにも満たない文鎮
Damn, you had to throw the price tag on him
思
like
い知ら
that?
せてやりたいです。
Come on, that's overkill. I mean, that's definitely what Erika's about, sure, but goddamn, you ain't have to do him like that. You're not, magical stakes created by a sorcerer, you're cheap knockoffs. And it's like, and to just rub salt into the wound, not only are you cheap knockoffs, here's the exact price tag. I could buy this with a fucking day's worth of wages.
その時どんな顔を見せて絶望するのかしら。その際には私を呼びなさい。最高の紅茶と梅干しを持って鑑賞に来るわ。
Beto's illusion of the witch had already been penetrated hot, and it's been proven that everything was simply the result of human delusions. What kind of delusions created them, and what caused these in the first place? When the answers were proven perfectly and shoved in the faces of those concerned, the illusion would vanish and be completely annihilated. This is what they meant by execution.
処刑は見せ物ではありません。
Yeah, let him know, Delanner.
原則非公開です。
Yeah.
元老院議員であらせられる大ベルンカステル教による大本院が職務を適正に執行しているかの視察です。異端審問官風情が拒否する気ですか？
Yes.
ええ、そうよ。
ワルギリア、ロノウェ、ガープたちも現在拘束へ向けて準備中です。シエスタ姉妹近衛隊が捜索に当たっています。無論その後にベアトリーチェに関わった3人についても拘束。
ドラノール、シエスタ姉妹の正体は？
高い確率で犯行に用いた凶器がより代ではないかと推定されます。
Mm-hmm.
ガートルード上級補佐官が専従チームを結成。全件を調査中です。
シエスタ姉妹の処刑も楽しみです。一人ずつまとめて一度に。
茶葉の缶を中身全部ポットに入れるバカはいないわ。一さじずつゆっくり味わわなくちゃ。
まったくです。
Oh, that
処
freaks.
刑は連日行いましょう。家具たちに魔女たちに一人ずつ連日の処刑賞を必ずやお届けします。
素敵じゃない。何しろ随分の人数がいるからね。2
you
週
got a
間
whole
くらい
week's
は
worth of
たっ
with
ぷ
the
り
sisters
楽しめ
alone.
そうじゃない。誰から処刑するかその順序を彼らに決めさせるとか。 処刑概念についても最高の提案をするように古今東西のあらゆる処刑を毎日楽しみたいわ。
処刑は大法院規定の方法でと規則。
お任せを。我が必ずや魅力的な処刑賞を準備いたします。
最低でも四つ咲き刑くらいにはなさいよ。
無論です。ヨーロッパ各国からアジア各国まで、東西のあらゆる王国が採用した国王への反逆罪にのみ適用される各国。
私からも処刑方法を提案したいわ。それに悩むことは寝苦しい夜の最高の清涼剤だから。
Man, I hope Delanor fucking has her fucking moment.
アイデアを練って
Everyone's just
今
walking
度
all
手紙
over.
で送るわ。
I hope at some point in this goddamn story she gets her moment.
かしこまりました。ではベルンカステル式はその最後のフィナーレに全ての幻想を打ち破り、ベアトの魔法体系を完全に打破したベアトリーチェの処刑にて、我が主の望まれる最高の処刑を。
ありがとうエリカ。あなたのおかげで私は病の辛さを当分の間
Illness?
忘れることができそうだわ。
Oh, go on. Or is that just another name for her boredom?
あなたは最高だわ。私の駒、私の分身、そして私の可愛い娘。
Hey, yo?
もったいないお言葉です、我が主。
エリカ、あなたに栄誉と褒美を。ベアトの最大の象徴であるあの大広間の肖像が、あれを外して叩き割り、その薪にてケーキを焼いて食べなさい。そして残った額縁にあなたの肖像画を掲げることを許すわ。
ありがとうございます。最高の栄誉です。
ベアトリーチェの名前と痕跡のすべての抹殺、それがすべて終わるまでの間、あなたにこの閉じられた六軒島の主となることを命じるわ。
Oh, really?
奇跡の魔女ベルンカステルの名において、その日まであなたに魔女の位を与えることを宣言するわ。これよりあなたは 真実の魔女エリカを名乗りなさい。
A witch, huh? Interesting.
真実のありがとうございます、我が主。
Interesting.
この栄誉に恥じぬ一層の働きを誓います。
Even though she was nothing more than a piece, she was being granted the honor of calling herself a witch like her master, if only for a brief stretch of time. Erika was so moved that her actions had been acknowledged in this greatest form that she trembled.
ドラノールは引き続きエリカを補佐、その進捗を私に報告しなさい。
御意です。
ところでラムダはどこ？
あちらにおられます。
From the guest seating on the second floor, she pointed downwards. Lambda Delta could be seen beneath Badler, who hung there, dead and pierced by the red longsword. Interesting. What do you got in mind there, Lambda?
後ろ宮バト
Nah, you just there to taunt him? Okay.
面白い男だったわ。
Oh, and he's not done yet.
そしてもっ
Just you
と
fucking
面
wait.
白くなれたかもしれないのに。
Oh, just you fucking wait.
残念ね。
You think it's game over?
見事な死に様じゃない。
I won't lie, it was a pretty badass like way to die. It was pretty dope. I don't know how she's gonna describe it in her words, but like that final like CGS of it, fucking lean back, suspended in the air by the fucking sword piercing into the ground. It's pretty dope scene, not gonna lie.
エリカ、このバトラの亡骸は屋敷の大広間に飾るといいわ。
Can I keep the red sword in my body though? Cause that'd be dope. Like if you're gonna hang me in the reception, I'll like hang me on the big red sword. Like that's a key part of the look.
次に私がこのかけらに訪れるときは、 私をその前で。
かしこまりました。愚かなる男の姿を永遠に主の勝利の記念碑といたし
God,
ま
I
す。
can't wait for her to get hers. I can't wait for her fucking comeuppance to just slap her in the fucking face. Oh. I can't wait. I can't wait. Like, we already got a little taste of it with, you know, the whole, you know, giving her an, saying that Kinzo jumped out the window during that one scene, you know, and she was like, no, my theory is perfect. How could you do this to me? Nah, we had a little taste of that moment, but I know it's gonna get better. I know there's gonna be an even sweeter payoff later down the road. I know it, and I can't wait for it. All three of these, actually. Honestly, Lambda is the one I have the least against. Like when the story started and Lambda and Burn were first introduced, like Lambda was the one I was like most against just because she's got a really annoying voice. But nowadays, I look at these three right here and like I want all of them to fucking, yo, get it. Not in that way, not get it, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But like Lambda's the one I got like the least against. I'm like, yeah, you know what, whatever. Like, yeah, I hope she fucking gets hers in the end too. But the fucking ones on the sides here, on the left and right, the fucking doubles of each other. There's a reason why I want both of those fucking gone.
漆喰で塗り固めて美しい純白の石像にするといい。可愛らしくデコなんかもしてくれちゃったら最高ね。
Yeah, decorate him cute, like with a big red sword.
はい、ラムダデルタ家ご期待に添えるよう努力します。
おめでとう、魔女就任。一時的なものであれ。私はあなたを友人として迎えるわ。
Erika was so overcome with emotion that tears came to her eyes. Because for a piece, no greater pleasure exists than having your work acknowledged by your master.
最後にはベアとも剥製にしてやりたいわ。そして大広間に高々と飾ってやるの。
白樺ご飯？
人間狩りの伯爵よ。
私、魔女じゃなかった頃にあれを読んで永遠の命を得た人間ってどうしてここまで残忍になれるんだろうって不思議に思ったことが。あの時の私は正直共感。
魔女になって1000年を生きてよくわかるわ。
次はどこへ行く？どうせ旅立ちはお互い背中を向けてでしょ。
あなたに退屈をしたくないから。
ありがとうベルン。でも私はきっと100を数えたらまたあなたを探し始めるわよ。
退屈させない子ね。だから好きよ。愛してるわ。またどこかで会いましょう。もっとも100年先か1000年先か未来永劫再会しないか。
大丈夫よ。愛し合う二人にかけらの海は狭いわ。
第三の男。
天井桟敷だってば。
あの星空のように輝く無数のかけらを一つ砕くたびに一晩は退屈の毒から解放されると分かったら、お前だって星の数を数えてみたくなる。
うまいうまい。
The Voyager witches travel across the countless glittering futures of possibility and gobble them up, trying to escape their illness called boredom for as long as they can. The tiny, tiny fragment created by the human known as Beatrice had now been gobbled up by the two witches and had lost its glitter. The two who had early called themselves rivals in front of Beato now stopped that charade and laughed together playfully.
エリカ、新しきこのかけら、あなたが真実を紡ぎ、この世界の終焉までの物語を描きなさい。次は第6のゲームだっけ？
はい、第6のゲームです。
エピソード6はなんて、もはやこの物語の紡ぎ手でありマスターであるのはあなたなのだから。
ありがとうございます。実はもう決めてあります。
あら、なら聞かせてちょうだい。なんてタイトルなの？
はい、エピソード6。 本当はじらしたいんだけど。
何よ、もったいぶらずに教えなさいよ。新米魔女のくせに先輩じらすとかってありえないわ。
エピソード6、チェックメイト・オブ・ザ・ゴールデンウィッチ。
Okay. Bet. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah.